Hell, one game destroyed the biggest video game company in the world.
Long ago, in the distant future.
Atari game system, ready to battle for the...
It's gonna drive you insane.
By the early 1980s, Atari controlled more than 75% of the video game market and produced one of the most famous games ever made, Space Invaders.
No other company offers you as many different video game cartridges as Atari.
However, by the end of the decade, the $452 million company would be worth only just $5 million and sold. What went wrong? It would be easier to say it was a combination of corporate decision-making, poor quality of video games produced, and market trends, not the complete fault of one video game. But saying that would also be boring.
Hello? Somebody out there? E.T. Video game?
It's the video game that lets you pretend you're E.T., running away from secret agents, falling into danger, finding a phone to call home, and discovering the best thing on earth, a friend. E.T., only from Atari.
E.T. lied. He wasn't phoning home. He was phoning down the complete destruction of a video game giant. Considered one of the worst video games of all time, and the biggest commercial failure in video game history, it not only set Atari on a dark path with no return, it caused a large-scale recession in the video game industry in 1983. Known in Japan as the Atari shock, the 2-year crash caused the shift in market dominance by North America to Japan, forcing Atari to lose $356 million and forced them to lay off 30% of its staff. The sales of video games over the next couple of years dropped drastically from the previously booming industry and looked to be heading towards a point of no return for a long while, until Nintendo revitalized the video game industry.
Craze to sweep the United States and Japan. It's called Nintendo. We have a report from Lee Hochberg of public station KCTF Seattle.
11 world-class contenders. Take them down with your controller, beat them all, and you've got a shot at Tyson's title.
Steal a base, adjust your infield or outfield, and pull off great double play. I flip over Atari baseball, and you will too.
Due to the poor sales of ET, Atari's warehouses became to fill, which posed more problems for Atari, resulting in the creation of one of the biggest urban legends in the industry. The legend that Atari buried millions of unsold ET and Pac-Man games. But that was only an urban legend. Surely. It wasn't. Atari did in fact bury 700,000 copies in New Mexico, which was excavated in 2014. Atari's attempt to rid themselves of their biggest mistake proved to be useless. Atari was never the same. The company and its assets were sold numerous times to multiple companies, but the damage was done, and these companies could not repair what was left. In 1998, the assets of Atari were sold to Hasbro for a mere $5 million. From once the biggest company in the world, one little pixel alien destroyed it all. But hey, it couldn't have been that bad. You can still buy Atari t-shirts from Target for like $10.